This video graphic highlights the performance of Singapore's resident labour force in 2013. The findings are based on data from the Comprehensive Labour Force Survey conducted in the middle of the year. Amid a tight labour market, the labour force participation rate for residents rose for the second consecutive year to a new high. 66.7% of the resident population aged 15 and over were working or actively seeking work in 2013, up from 63.2% a decade ago. The increase in resident labour force participation rate was driven by women and older residents. The labour force participation rate for females rose significantly from 50.9% in 2003 to 58.1% in 2013, though this was still below the 75.8% for men. Reflecting the better educated profile of recent cohorts of older residents and tripartite efforts to raise their employability, the participation rate for residents aged 55 to 64 increased to 67.1% in 2013 from 47.3% in 2003. The proportion of residents aged 25 to 64 in employment rose to a new high of 79% in 2013 from 78.8% in 2012 and 71.8% in 2003. The employment rate for older residents aged 55 to 64 surpassed the previous high of 64% in 2012 to reach 65% in 2013. The increase was driven by older women, whose employment rate continued its underlying uptrend to a record 50.9% in 2013 from 48.1% in 2012. The rate for older men eased slightly to 79.2% in 2013, after the rapid rise to 79.7% in 2012 from 76.4% in 2011. Income growth strengthened in 2013 amid the tight labour market. Including employer CPF contributions, the median monthly income from work of full-time employed residents increased over the year by 6.5% to $3,705 in June 2013, compared with gains of 7.1% in the preceding year. As inflation eased, the growth in real median income, deflated by Consumer Price Index for all items, accelerated from 2.5% in 2012 to 4% in 2013. Cumulatively, the median income including employer CPF contributions of full-time employed residents rose by 28% or 5% per annum over the recent 5 years. After adjusting for inflation, real median income grew by 9.8% or 1.9% per annum over the period. In summary, amid the tight labour market, the labour force participation rate rose to a new high in 2013, driven by women and older residents. A record proportion of residents aged 25 to 64 were in employment. Real income growth strengthened as nominal income gains remained high and inflation eased. With that, we've come to the end of the video graphic. For more information, please refer to the Labour Force in Singapore 2013 report at the following web address.